Look, I know it's been a while since I made a video, but I've come back out of the woodwork to talk about this bullshit. What the hell are you doing, Disney / Lucasfilm / anyone who had the chance to greenlight a Ben Solo / Kylo Ren movie? What are you doing? Let's talk about it. Do you know what? The Snyderverse, there was one thing that worked, and it was flying a plane over Warner Brothers or Netflix or wherever it was and putting a sign saying hashtag release the Snyder Cut. They got their Snyder Cut. And I agree, we should be flying multiple planes around the Disney studios with Save the Hunt for Ben Solo. So this is a Star Wars film that was pretty much greenlit with Adam Driver himself on board and director Steven Soderbergh. What? There was going to be a Ben Solo movie and it was very, very near to start filming. Absolutely dropped a massive L. Like, you had Adam Driver, who I thought was so happy to be done with the Star Wars sequel trilogy. The best part of it, obviously, is Kylo Ren. Adam Driver is amazing as that character. Huge fan of him. I've got, like, all of Kylo Ren's merch and everything. I've got the helmet, like a replica version. And just one of the best parts of the sequel trilogy. And Adam Driver wanted to do a Ben Solo redemption film. Sources close to the project emphasised that this was not a loose concept or early pitch. The film, operating under the codename Quiet Leaves, had a finalised screenplay and was entering early prep and staffing stages. Disney purchased a fully developed treatment and beat sheet developed by Soderbergh and screenwriter Rebecca Blunt, and hired Scott Z. Burns, who was paid more than any screenwriter in Lucasfilm history to complete the screenplay. This film was happening. It is insane to me that Bob Iger, supposedly, or very likely, according to Adam Driver himself, was like, I don't see how Ben Solo survives. Does he know what happens with Star Wars characters? They never stay dead, Bob. They never stay dead. Darth Maul, Cad Bane, possibly in the future. Everyone in Star Wars, they somehow come back, either in the movies or the TV shows. Boba Fett is like the perfect example. He got his own TV show, which was awful, but he came back. He wasn't eaten by a big Sarlacc pit motherfucker. He came back, got his own TV show. Wasn't that great, but that's not the point. Anyone can survive in Star Wars. And to be honest, this sounds really interesting, this screenplay. The fact Adam Driver dropped this bomb about a week ago and people are just like, what the hell, Disney? What the hell, Bob Iger? Adam Driver casually dropping generational crash out material about the hunt for Ben Solo. Now, I am one of the, very... not few, but I'm like a lot of people. I did not enjoy The Rise of Skywalker. I was very disappointed by the end of Kylo Ren's redemption. It was great to see him in Ben Solo mode and saving Rey. I thought it was the ultimate sacrifice, but it would have been great to see something different where Ben is just completely redeemed and survives at the end of the film. I mean, he couldn't turn up to the celebration they were having on that planet after the Exegol disaster and everything and be like, hey guys, I'm one of you now. That couldn't happen, but there was definitely room for Ben Solo to survive. And by the sounds of it, they were developing this during the post-production of The Rise of Skywalker, so there were chances to reshoot stuff and everything, but Bob Iger and co just went, I just don't see how he survives. Are you fucking mental? Adam Driver is such a class actor. And granted, he hasn't been in many great movies as of recently, but he's making a comeback. He is coming back into the fold. But the plot for the hunt for Ben Solo would have revived Ben Solo and had his whereabouts become the central mystery. So we would have started the film with, Ben Solo going, oh, I didn't die. And maybe going on this sort of weird journey through through the afterlife, or whatever they call it in Star Wars, you know, like in Ahsoka when we meet Anakin and he's like switching between Darth Vader and Anakin, and that would have been cool seeing Ben go from Ben Solo to Kylo Ren, and there's so much potential here, obviously depending what was in the original script. I mean, just the more details that come out about this film, I know Mickey Mouse and his co-people, you know, Goofy, Bob Iger, the yellow dog Pluto, they're pissed right now that this has come out, because, you know, people sign NDAs and to not talk about stuff, but I feel like Adam Driver, you know, he's looking for work, man, and he's like, you know what, Star Wars would be pretty good, they pay pretty good money, maybe I'll just drop this bomb that they were going to do a Kylo Ren / Ben Solo film after The Rise of Skywalker, but according to the director who was on board, Steven, it reveals The Hunt for Ben Solo was the first time Lucasfilm had a finished script ready for a green light rejected by Disney. In the aftermath of the Hunt for Ben Solo situation, I asked Kathleen Kennedy if Lucasfilm had ever turned in a finished movie script for green light to Disney and had it rejected. She said no, this was a first. It's quite funny to me that so many people are against Kathleen Kennedy. Like, they you know, there's so many Star Wars fans that hate her guts. Like, she's ruined everything. I really respect Kathleen Kennedy. I think she's an amazing producer. She's done some absolute all-time banger classics, but also I do enjoy the sequel trilogy at most. Like, The Force Awakens is one of my favorite Star Wars films. But she gets a lot of flack. But this reveals she really wanted to do it. She really wanted to do this film, and you have Adam Driver as your, you know, lead. Oh my god, this film would have done so well. I'm not saying billions, but, you know, Kylo Ren, like, is a very, very loved character in the Star Wars universe. I think everyone can universally agree he is one of the best parts of Star Wars in years that have passed and everything. And, you know, they've been doing, you know, canon comics about Kylo Ren and his rise to power and everything before The Force Awakens, and I've been really wanting to read that. Adam dropping The Hunt for Ben Solo reveal an interview for an entirely different it's not funny. Actually, it's not funny. It's very serious. This is very serious. This is batshit crazy. This is batshit crazy that Bob Iger went, I just don't see how he survived. It's literally Star Wars, man. It's literally Star Wars. So, I mean, the hope for me after this announcement is that Lucasfilm are going to see all these reactions and be like, you know, is it too late to do this film? Because people look like they want to see it. But, you know, it could be that case that it just takes so long to make now. It won't come out for another 3-4 years. Let's say tomorrow they go, I'll go on then. It won't come out for 3 years, and then people would have lost interest. And Star Wars is supposedly moving on back to the big screen with the Mandalorian side of things. So I don't know. I don't know if there's a chance. I'm not going to be one of those people like, release The Hunt for Ben Solo and everything. But if it happens, my butt will be in that seat. I will be dressed, ready for the occasion as Kylo Ren or Ben Solo. And, you know, I'd love a Ben Solo film. It's again, The Rise of Skywalker, I was so gutted he died. I thought there was a real good chance he was going to survive the film, but things change. But by the looks of it, in this film, he possibly somehow gets back out at the end, and it was you know, it was a direct sequel to The Rise of Skywalker. I really think Disney dropped the ball on this. Lucasfilm and everyone was really excited. Kathleen Kennedy was so on board with it. I really want to know what Star Wars Theory thinks of this, because, you know, he's a piece of shit. I don't like Star Wars Theory at all. But I think he'd be on board with this. I think he likes Kylo Ren. I think he likes that character. He just didn't like how the sequel trilogy had a woman as the main character. Anyway, that is the video. What do you think of this news? I am absolutely gutted, and does make me question not even Lucasfilm, but Disney's sort of approach to Star Wars. Did they drop the ball? I think they did. But is it too late? Do you still want to see this film? Do you still want to see the story play out? Do you want to see Adam Driver return as Ben Solo in Star Wars The Hunt for Ben Solo? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like the video. It really, really, really helps me out. And subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Again, apologies to my regular viewers. I've been busy with personal, boring adult life stuff and everything, but I'm back for now, and you know, there'll be dips and dabs and whatever that means, but there'll be you know, it won't be just a straight line. It will be in and out and everything. But I've got a really exciting video coming up very soon, and hope you all watch it. But yeah, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. What do you think of this news? Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.